Kelly Gwines, and I'm a psychotherapist at the DBT Center in Houston, Texas, and I'm going to talk to you all about mindfulness. So mindfulness is one of the 4 modules in DBT. So we have mindfulness, emotion regulation, distress tolerance, and interpersonal effectiveness. In my opinion, you can't do any of the other DBT skills unless you have really had some understanding of what mindfulness is. So in mindfulness, the 2 kind of basic starter skills are observe and describe. And how I like to orient people to observe and describe is using a box here. So in DBT, we like to kind of say that our mind is separate and that we can actually have space and a perspective on what is going on in our mind so that our minds don't control us. Because a lot of people come into DBT wanting to not be controlled by their thoughts or their emotions or their urges. So in order to not be controlled by those things, we have to have a little bit of space. So if this is my mind, then what observe and describe is I go into my mind, I literally take off the top of my mind and I go, what's in there? And I go, there's some thoughts. I'm thinking some thoughts. What else is going on in my mind? I'm having some sensations. Let me look a little bit more. I might also be having some urges. And then last but not least, or maybe all these at once, I'm having some feelings. So what's important with DBT is we don't spend a lot of time trying to understand why is this in the box? Why is this in my mind? Why am I having this thought? Why am I having this urge? A lot of other therapies spend a lot of time looking at why. What we do is we answer what is in there and then how do I deal with it? So right now I might be having the urge to stop talking on this video. And then I go, I'm having that urge to stop talking. That probably wouldn't be so wise because I'm filming for you guys. So I need to keep talking. So I'm just going to let that urge pass or something like that. So we're able to use skills with sensations, with urges, with thoughts, with feelings, once we can identify them. The other really, really important thing is whatever is going on in here, we don't judge it. We don't say, I'm bad because I'm thinking that thought that's in my mind. I'm bad because I'm having that urge. I'm stupid. I shouldn't be. All of those are really invalidating things. We just open it up, be very non-judgmentally, and kind of with curiosity, look and go, this is what I'm thinking. So observe is a skill of really just sort of looking. I'm just looking and going, that's over there, okay. And then describe is actually saying, I'm having the thought that, are you guys understanding what I'm saying? I'm having the sensation of, my heart's kind of beating fast because I'm a little nervous. I'm having the feeling of anxiety. Having a little anxiety right now. And then maybe my urge might be to just stop the video if it was a really intense urge and my anxiety was really high. Or maybe my urge would be to take a deep breath or to look away or to think about something else. Urge is anything that I want to do, any sort of action. So I describe what's going on. So this is really, really important if we're trying to not let our mind control our life in order to be able to open this up and observe it and describe it in a non-judgmental way. It sounds really, really simple, but it's really, really difficult. Because if we're struggling with really, really intense feelings and really, really intense urges and really worry thoughts or really, hardcore judgmental thoughts, it's really hard to take some space from that because it feels like this is who I am. This is what's going on. This is a fact. This is the reality, which really is just what's going on in my mind. And anything that's going on in my mind and I have space from it, I can let it go, I can sit and hang out with it, I can analyze it, I can take it further, I can do a lot of different things with it. The other important thing that we know through neuroscience is that I can't control what comes into this box. So if I have the thought right now, I need to make sure I get some decaf coffee on the way home. That thought just popped into my mind. There's no way that I necessarily can control that thought came in. I could also have the thought that, I'm looking really ugly today, which is a judgment. But that thought popped into my mind. So a really important fact to know about how our brains are wired is that we have no absolute control over what's in this box. So it's not my fault. I'm not a bad person if I have an urge to, yell at somebody or I have the urge to quit my job or whatever it might be. There just is neural firings in my brain that were beyond my control. So DBT really looks at this non-judgmentally because we couldn't control that it's there anyways. So we look at it in a non-judgmental way, we observe it, and then we describe it. So that's the mindfulness skill of observe and describe.